everybody. I'm the Nerdist's Chris Hardwick. You might remember me from every chat show in every medium ever conceived. Like the Talking Dad or Talking Bad. Well, hold on to your butts, pop a little popcorn, and get ready to hang out with me and my friends while we exploit my new favorite show with Talking Syria. Okay, well, the latest episode of hit show Syria has the whole world abuzz. I have two guests here with me to talk about all the haps, said ironically, of course. The first guest I have is former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton.
Yes, Chris, hi. The situation in Syria is very complicated. It's basically a clash over freedom between President Bashar al-Assad and the opposition fighters who are opposing him. There's been quite a bit of bloodshed for their speaking out against him.
Yeah. I know, right? Complex storylines. Okay, well, my second guest today is artist/actor/writer/genius, Sir Mr. James Franco.
Oh, man. Thanks for having me, man. Yeah, we're always talking about Syria in this class I'm in, or that I'm teaching. It's one or the other, or maybe both.
Sounds great.
What? Are you high right now?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I always get high before I watch Syria.
Yeah, you do, up top. Obscure Doctor Who reference. All right, now on last week's episode of Syria, rumors started to surface about some chemical weapons. Hillary, you've been a fan of the show since the pilot. Do you think that Assad has those chems a-working?
Well, I do think that, yes, Assad has he's got it within he's precluded, is what I'm trying to say, to possibly using brutality in a way that would lead me to believe that, yes, he would use chemical weapons against civilians.
So on the bad guy scale, would you say Assad is more like Emperor Palpatine, or more like that alien dude that Will Smith punched in the face in Independence Day?
What? I have no idea how to answer that question.
I've got this one, Hills. All right. So President Assad is like Judge Doom from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, right? Like, he's all mean and stuff, but in the end, it's still cool. But then he starts getting out his chemical dip and puts the cartoon characters in it. And it gets real quick, man.
Yeah, exactly. And then it turns out that he himself is a tune and gets killed in his own chemical death. Oh! Irony is a dish best served cold. Am I right, Hillary?
What? I can't even. What are we doing? What? Okay. Can we talk about? You guys realize that this is actually happening. That there are real people, that are dying.
Speaking of people dying, we have an audience member who has been dying to ask a question.
Oh, man.
Why don't you come on down, state your name, and ask away?
Hi guys, I'm Timothy.
Hey, man.
Hillary, I'm a huge fan of yours. 2016. And I just wanted to know, given the socio-political status of the entire region that Syria occupies, and combined with their trend-setting political nature within the area, who do you think would make a better Starfleet captain to handle the situation? Kirk or Picard?
That is a real humdinger. What do you got for us?
I'm more of a Captain Janeway fan.
You have truly disappointed me, Hillary. But still, 2016.
You know, you never know what people are going to say on live TV, right? Watermelon. Why'd I say that? I don't know. But it was awkward in a totally non-manufactured way, right? Okay, now we don't have a lot of time left because I have to go do a live podcast of a screening of the Thundercats cartoon that's been rescored with the Lord of the Rings music. But before I get off to that, why don't we talk about our predictions for next week's episode? Frank?
Well, I think next week's episode is when it gets real exciting. Like, there's gonna be explosions and stuff, like airplanes and maybe we get a close-up of a guy with an AK-47. He's all like, and then the other guy's like, blah, blah, blah. I'm dead, and so is my friend.
Interesting take. Really interesting take. Any thoughts, Hillary?
Sadly, I'm going to have to agree with Franco on this one.
Oh.
Yeah, this is not going to end well for anybody.
Franco and his world politics. Tacos. Huh?
Okay.
Yay.
All right, that's all the time we have today for Talking Syria. Tune in tomorrow for our 3-hour block of Talking Mad Men, Talking Thrones, and Talking Wipeout. I love that show. I'm Chris Hardwick, and how are you not burnt out on me by now?